us on to week 4 as we've got a good Thursday night matchup in store between the Washington Commanders and the Green Bay Packers.
I just go out there, be hooping on base. I got them damn grocery stores and shit on base.
Ball is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in week 4. Fielded right around the 8. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Football, look at that, the base. I just let you go on there? Good.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Opening quarter, his opening carry of the game. They'll give it to him a few more times, as they should.
You're exactly right about that. With that type of run, you want to repeat it many times until they show signs of stopping it.
Oh, no.
Like he did his visualization exercises before this 22 one, and they're paying off.
One nigga had 23, one nigga had 20. Nigga out here hitting niggas with that dirty Winston still back.
Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to let this go deep. Back over the middle. Touchdown! A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Packers go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
See. Nigga, tell you about to play Madden.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
I ain't in the league. Nigga got all that free time. Play a game. Go 2-hour practice.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. And this is going to be intercepted. Charles already down 7-0 early. They opt to take a shot there on the first play of scrimmage, but that plan backfires.
That feels a little bit like last week's loss. Lingering into this game, doesn't it? You know, you're down 7 already, lost last week. Almost like they're trying to get it all back in one shot. Trying to take a big chunk play right out of the gate.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all. That's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of a mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. This defense for the Packers, they were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
No matter what coverage was called, they were right in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long.
They see it all the way back.
Running their routes with them. Turned out
I can't sleep on that damn plane.
every time the ball was in the air, and they came away with 5.
And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. There he goes, right side. 20, 10, 5, and into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. Charles, it's now a two-touchdown lead in the opening quarter. Following that pick six, they are off to a fast start in this one.
And absolutely ecstatic on the sideline after that play, aren't they? Not just because they get the lead, but get a chance to take it into six. They prepare a touchdown. They got everything going their way early on.
Oh shit, I'm on this bitch just talking. I forgot I was on mute.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
I'm scared of that plane. Like I had about 4 flights. I think my first 2 flights, I was cool. I was like, damn, this shit really ain't that bad. I'm still nervous.
Ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
I took a trip to Phoenix.
They are currently mired in a losing streak. Now they get the short week for the Thursday night game. Do you see that as a potential positive?
To me, it comes down to leadership. And leadership's got to spin it into a positive and make it an advantage for them. Yes, we're in a losing streak. Yes, no one thinks we can win.
Good job. Let me pick that.
She looked at me, she's like, thank God. I'm like, shit,
let's go ahead and play better. Let's hang together and shock the world a little bit. Put it all together. They've got a chance of coming out with
She was cool. She was cool at first. And then that shit started. Shaking. And they told the steward, she just strapped in. I was like, yo, what's going on? She looked at me,
the third of this first quarter.
Picked up by Darnell Savage. And the Packers will have solid field position here as they take He had the 3-interception game last week, so we requested to talk with him this week. He was all smiles. He's still all smile.
Yeah, we didn't jinx him at all, did we? No. Because ordinarily that happens. Things fall off. But not in this case.
I'll be good.
I think a lot of it goes back to his technique. His ability to see the
riding the car, you go over the bumps and shit. You don't think about it in the car. You know, like playing every little bump. I'm like, yo, what's going on? And I look around, everybody either sleep, listen to music, watch something.
It'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
We need to fly it in.
Now a pass home in downfield. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Nigga trying to beat the traffic, though.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. It's now 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
My sister was talking about, for my birthday, y'all want to go do a hot air balloon? Hell no. I'm not getting up there.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
You got me a little bit of basket.
They're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I don't use that this is an important possession. I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
A gain there of 30 big ones.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit. That might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score.
They had like a parachute to everybody wearing shit. I don't know why you stopped this shit. Give me a parachute or something.
Across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
You know that shit going like,
and this time they're ready for him as they'll stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
15,000 feet to 20,000 feet.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
on YouTube. when I be driving, I gotta stay up. It's on this. I don't know what's the option. You know when you start down this shit.
That's George Karlaftis who fought his way through the line to bury him.
If we go straight down, we wouldn't do it no. Ain't no height.
This pass rush.
But it's like a busting engine or something. And like we going down soon. Shit, they'll give you time. Get down to the altitude. But we just like hit that bitch and we just going lower down.
They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
The scoreboard tells a story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well.
But shit,
they're going to back up and make them really earn it.
And that bitch on the lake, kid.
A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10.
No, that shit fake. You know, you flip that bitch upside down like that.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Killed this little chicken.
They're really stringing these possessions and scores together early. We're still in the 1st quarter, but if they can score again here, look out.
Yeah, and as you taught me when we're broadcasting games, one we're supposed to avoid, and that's blowout. But that's exactly what's going on here. Down 3 possessions just the 1st quarter. That goes beyond any worst-case scenario we might have thought coming into this game. And another touchdown here, that should eliminate any hopes for any type of comeback.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
What's her name, bro? She don't
even know here, hauled in just past the 50. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat.
What's it called?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time.
A Wrinkle in Time. I heard about it, though.
You seen the Invisible Man?
As you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else?
What's it called?
The new Invisible Man.
Freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night. Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. 21-0 our score after 1.
All you niggas are talking to me? Oh. Yeah. I can't remember that shit.
6 DBs on the field for Washington on 3rd down.
I remember.
You seen Euphoria?
Euphoria, the TV show? I heard about it, but I ain't seen it. Euphoria decent? I can catch that out next. Check that out next game.
My girl watching that shit up. Everybody, my girl Liz. Well, I don't know we together or not, but Liz watching that shit. I'm like, why are you watching that shit? She like, you watch it. I watched like first 2 episodes. That shit, I was hooked.
Following the botch PAT, they're
set to kick this one away. Shit,
wow. Fielded right around the 8.
Boom!
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
That shit looking trash. It's decent.
I ain't giving a chance. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I just felt like that wasn't no shit that I wanted to.
Hell, girl, weird as hell in that motherfucker.
Out there, set and ready for this next drive. The Washington
what the hell?
Check out the last of us too, bro.
Oh shit! Ooh, I fucked up on, man. I ran commit on some goofy shit.
One thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
Blitz coming and
That shit ain't come out of time.
This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
Now on third long, they'll look to throw. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football. Well, that is interception number 4 for them, Charles. 4 here in the first half alone, and they're already trailing by 4 possessions.
Makes me wonder, partner, do they just not have any confidence at all in the backup, or do they just have that much confidence in him? Able to throw 4 picks already, they're certainly hoping that he can turn things around and quickly.
Nigga Shannon like them white girls. Them white women, I should say.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. His throw.
He's a smart man.
That's a Packers touchdown.
This nigga crazy, kid.
Second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Packers extend their lead yet again. McLaughlin for the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
Morning, Spanish, Latino,
Fielded right around the 8.
Black chick, I'm not too late.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Out there set ready for this next drive in Washington offense. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. It's looking at the figure, specifically linebackers keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one.
Shit! Thank you, bro. What the f?
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this.
Bro, I'm playing underneath. Why the fuck do they keep making me run? Am I tripping?
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leaving candy out at Halloween, and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
Fuck you, man. And then my nigga Ted dirty.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think so slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. So their move is to decline that so they don't get another second down. It'll be third.
So that has to tell us that they're pretty confident in their third down defense, right? Whether it's with sub package or nickel package.
That's trencher.
If they want to run out there, they feel like they can defend here on third down.
That nigga ain't Trench's news.
So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise there in the dive. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this will be caught at the 30. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Big plays are starting to become the trend here in this first half, and everything that they've tried has worked. And there's another example right there.
And I double back, that was him, bro. I'm like, bro, what you doing, man? He like, man, what's up, man? I'm like, man, I'm LA, bro, your ass bogus. You hear me?
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
You can't over here, man. You can't be over here. You know, that's when I started telling Duck, like, man, you can't be, you know, you gotta, when you come over here, just come by yourself.
He'll look to throw.
So we can let you in. You know, you gotta get that.
And this is caught at the 8. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
He said my man going free with that too.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they're throwing it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there.
Keep going.
Makes an adjustment, takes it away.
Yeah.
Finally made an adjustment to see if they can build on that stuff. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball
These
remains
niggas
on
are old
the
school
8-yard
stick up
line,
kids.
2nd and goal.
That ain't round with them, they gonna tell me, they gonna put me up for Duck, but they love Duck.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he comes back with one complete. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left.
I knew L.A. Capone for any one of them. I know him since he was a baby. I knew his daddy, his mom.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he's got it.
Keep going. Yeah.
His first touchdown of the year. And the Packers continue to pour it on. They go up by 40 now. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And a run is on here in this first half. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. This will take it just inside the 10. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory,
that nigga had a hand in everything.
You change the field position, right? You flip
bitch. Why like
this time they want to string together a nice drive. Help themselves out. Completions on 1st and 2nd down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense. Let's see if they can get something going.
He's valid. He's valid for it. He don't really be.
Throwing now is Murray.
Shit.
Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40.
Why they like?
Being taken down. That one goes for 36 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Up the middle, Jones. And he'll be taken down after a gain of about 8, as that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And now here's another interception. Isaiah Simmons picking it up. And the Packers are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Well, that is now his 5th interception thrown in this game. And, Charles, you've got to tip your cap to this defense. I mean, they have been so impressive reading these passes, stepping in those lanes, and picking them off.
Yeah, sometimes the best offense is an excellent defense, and they've done exactly that. What do you think, partner? A season's worth of highlights in just 4 quarters? I think that's what we're seeing from this group.
A good gain of 9 before he's brought
Oh,
down
niggas
to
is getting hurt out here.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll keep it on the ground. Conway. And some room to maneuver. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Get your ass up, man.
He rumbles for 24 on the first. What did you see there on the defensive side? What allowed that good-sized run?
Well, they were in a cover 2 alignment, which means your 2 safeties are back away from the line of scrimmage. So if you can match up your blocking at the line, at the point of attack, there's usually some room, a big gap between that 2nd level and 3rd, and that's what they were able to exploit.
46 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Conway. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 11 yards on that one and another 1st down.
We both know it's difficult, but they made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they moved the ball with relative ease.
They'll run on 1st down. Conway, heck of a broken tackle, but only able to work this down near the 23. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And with just 1 second remaining in the 1st half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And this one a 41-yard attempt. And this one is...
That nigga be on live, bro. That nigga.
So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
You understand? Oh, with you. Yeah.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now. Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the 1st half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the 2nd half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board. Here's Murray. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And my goodness, another interception. picked off by Aaron Stokes. And the Packersons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Well, I think everyone who's watching was certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better for them in this half, weren't we? But it was a downright miserable first half that's carried over with an interception to begin the second half. That's a defeated offense right there, and there's still a lot of game left. I don't think that's the last turnover we're going to see today, partner.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On second down, Conway. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That second down play nets a -4.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
An extra man in the secondary for Washington on third down. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Murray going to throw. And this is Parker, complete. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be second down.
Hey, let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
From just shy of midfield, Murray. And now here's another interception. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he had won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001, to throw 7 picks. On first down, Conway. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Jesse Bates made the tackle from his safety spot.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
To throw on third down, Hansen. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
On now is the Packers punter, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized. And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Murray with a 3rd and long. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Call it a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now. Here's Johnny Hecker now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. A good work bringing that one back as he picks up about 16 on the return. And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10. Lambeau Field, one of the best home field advantages in the NFL, no doubt. And they're a happy bunch here as the Packers lead 3rd quarter. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Conway.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And a strange one here, a little befuddled. They're sending out the field goal unit now. This is a 26-yard attempt. And his kick here is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. But the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that because otherwise, they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. On 2nd down and 4, Murray. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break, contain, and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
Now Murray. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And he's going to have a Commanders 1st down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Murray. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. And he's brought down in the red zone at the 18 after a gain of 18. 1st and 10. Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now. But as you mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball game.
Yeah, and I think that every guy who's on the field has to feel exactly the same way, because if not, they might be looking for replacements. Treat every drive as if it's your last and make it a successful one in some small way.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Second and 2, 1st down marker at the 8. They'll go option to the short side. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Kyler Murray keeping it himself from 10 yards away. And the Commanders are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Sly is up and good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. You just kind of feel for the defense right now. This deficit, they have not been able to stop them the entire game, Charles. And some hands on hips, some long faces out there on the defensive side. They're like, oh my gosh, we got to face these guys again here.
Yeah, people don't understand how hard it is when you're on the side that's being dominated to keep your head up and continue to play hard. And that's what they're going through right now, trying to find that pride inside of them to allow them to continue to fight, even though they are down huge in this game.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They'll keep it on the ground. Conway, and he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Murray. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Murray now to throw. And that is incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit.
If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And this will be taken at the 13. Almost outkicked his coverage there. 48-yard punt, but 10 on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
This has really just been a lopsided affair. What a performance they put on, and now they get the football back here with a big lead in the 4th quarter. You know, in the past, we might be discussing dinner plans, talking about steak and sushi, whatever the case is, CD. This ball game is pretty much well in the books.
Yeah, we really could have started bringing up dinner a long time ago if we wanted to, partner. And I think a few of the guys out on the field already making plans for the evening.
This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play. That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Off play action. Hanson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt.
And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Murray now. And he finds Parker here, complete. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Yeah, that one was covered pretty well because they were trying to leak the tight end out into the flat. I think they were hoping he could catch and turn upfield and pick up the 1st down.
Now Murray's got to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position. And they'll indeed take a knee. And they take a knee. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. And they will take a knee here.